Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Jaime Fabregas. In this day and age, a lot of people embark on a daily regimen as an insurance to maintaining their health. Maraming gustong maging malusog, di ba? This may consist of taking supplements ranging from vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, tapos iinom ng kung ano-anong mga herbal concoctions kuno, di ba? Many look to exercise as a means of staying fit. Others, lumalabas, nagbabakasyon para daw makalayo sa stressful schedule nila. Yet despite of all these, a state of true health still remains elusive to many. Marami pa rin ang hindi talaga malusog. How about you? Can you truly say you are healthy? Natitiyak nyo ba talaga na malusog kayo? Huh? According to the World Health Organization, the leading cause of death in the world today are chronic degenerative diseases. They represent 63% of all annual deaths. Chronic diseases are those that are of long duration and are not easily treatable. Of these, the 4 top killers are cardiovascular diseases like stroke and heart attack, cancer, respiratory diseases, and diabetes. It also found out that one of the greatest risks for these deadly diseases is obesity. In the United States and England alone, more than 70% of the population is obese and overweight. In February 2014, the World Health Organization, again, in its cancer report, said that the world is facing an impending human disaster because there is a tidal wave of cancer on the horizon. In 20 years, cancer cases will rise by 70%, from 14 million cases in 2012 to 24 million cases by 2035. Responding to this cancer burden will hurt the economies of rich countries and will be beyond the means of poor countries like ours. The developing countries, like the Philippines, will bear the brunt of the increasing cases. The good news, however, is that half of these cancer cases are preventable. If we look at the risk factors that cause deadly chronic diseases, we find that having an unhealthy diet is one of the major culprits, along with alcohol and tobacco abuse, pollution, stress. The World Cancer Research Fund, as a matter of fact, reported that people had an alarming level of naivety about the role of diet in cancer. What is it that we are not eating right? There is a missing link to our nutritional health chain. Lee Euler, in his book, writes, "You can take antioxidants, vitamins, herbs, and minerals by the handful and still be sick." He says that many of us are sick and dying because our diet lacks a critical ingredient in food. What are we missing? We are missing enzymes. The author, Rob Vaughn, says, "Every breath you take, every move you make, every thought you think, and every action you take involves enzymes. They are the workforce of the body. No vitamin, mineral, protein, or hormone can do work without enzymes. Enzymes are the key to understanding the difference between life and death, and between sickness and health. Without enzymes, there is no life." Tom Bohager writes, "Most people give little thought to the connection between their digestion and overall health. But the two are inescapably intertwined, similar to the concept in Chinese medicine of yin and yang." Ang problema po is we have lost the real reason why we need to eat. Nakalimutan na natin ang totoong dahilan kung bakit kailangan natin kumain. Modern man eats because the food is good, para magpasarap. Or, kakain dahil gutom, to get rid of the hunger pangs. So, we will eat anything, kahit na ano, as long as it is palatable in order to get rid of the hunger. We have forgotten na yung talagang totoong dahilan kung bakit kailangan natin kumain is because our bodies need the nutrition to keep working well. And to get the real nutrition from what we eat, we have to eat the right kinds of food. And most especially, we should be able to digest them properly. Sabi nga ng isang doktor na siyentipiko, The saying should not be, we are what we eat. It should be, we are what we digest. We need to go back to the natural process of nutrition. We need to eat food that is rich in enzymes. The least known factor in our diet is food enzyme. According to Dr. Edward Howell in his book, Enzyme Nutrition, food enzymes are designed to digest food at the cardiac portion of our stomach, also known as food enzyme stomach. Because of predigestion, most of the food is digested before it enters the small intestine. Nutrients from predigested food are absorbed immediately as they reach our small intestine. Most of the time, if the food we eat is not digested properly and thus not converted to energy, it will be stored in the body as fat, leading many people to become obese and overweight. If undigested food putrefies or nabubulok in our intestines, it can enter our bloodstream in the form of toxins, eventually making us sick. In order for us to get these precious enzymes from our diet, our food needs to be fresh, raw, unprocessed, unpasteurized. Many food enzymes are destroyed at 48 degrees centigrade pa lang po. Hindi pa ganun kainit yun. Ha? That's why cooked food is not living food. It is dead food because it is enzymeless. Although our body produces digestive enzymes, it is not designed to digest so much food. The major enzyme manufacturer of our body is the pancreas. The pancreas produces different types of enzymes depending on what the body needs. When, for much of the time, all the pancreas does is to produce digestive enzymes, this then takes away from the production of metabolic enzymes, which are needed by the body for many critical functions. This includes healing and repairing of tissues, coordinating organ functions, cleansing our blood, destroying foreign invaders like bad bacteria and viruses, controlling inflammation, transmitting bodily signals and releasing the energy needed to breathe life into our cells. But with a situation like this, what result does it leave us? Heart disease, stroke, cancer, organ disease, diabetes, weight gain, accelerated aging, etc., etc. In short, a highly weakened immune system. And by the way, our pancreas is our insulin producer. No wonder then that most obese and overweight persons are diabetic, because all the pancreas does for them is to produce digestive enzymes and not the much needed insulin. So, ano ang best solution sa problema ito? It is a diet packed with fresh and raw fruits and vegetables. Ideally, our diet must consist of 85% raw food. But how easy is this to do? Not easy at all. But what are we feeding our children? Huh? Hot dogs, canned goods, instant noodles, junk food, mga processed snacks. Eh kayo, if it is not deep fried, it's grilled, smoked, baked, boiled, ginisa. Tapos gustong-gusto pa naman natin ay yung mga pagkain na punong-puno ng chemical preservatives. But all is not lost if we are finding it hard to eat uncooked food. As an alternative, experts recommend supplementation with enzymes. The introduction of enzymes identical to those already present in the body will help not only in digesting food, but will help preserve the other enzymes already present in the body to be used for other metabolic processes. For the supplement to have far-reaching benefits, it should be in the form of a natural enzyme complex. This means that it consists of not just one or two enzymes, but of whole enzyme groups. Life Enzyme is a supplement that exactly provides what we are looking for. This product is highly potent because it is sourced from more than 150 fruits, vegetables, and herbs. It is whole food and not a product of formulation. It is fermented for at least 1 year using an ancient Oriental fermentation technique with state-of-the-art Japanese technology. This ensures the highest quality product containing not just enzymes and probiotics, but a host of other nutrients. Its benefits to the body are wide-ranging. Life Enzyme is manufactured by Enzyme Village in Taiwan. Enzyme Village has been around for almost 40 years, all this time having the very discriminating Japanese market as its #1 customer. It is exclusively distributed by Pillars 5 Incorporated. Taking Life Enzyme serves as a daily reminder to me to always eat healthy. And since it is conveniently packaged in a sachet, I take Life Enzyme with me wherever I go, to my shootings, to my tapings. I also make sure that my children take it every day, before they go to school, before they go to their basketball game, before they go on their dates. Our children and our children's children, with so much bad food abounding, are the ones most in danger of getting these chronic degenerative diseases. Gusto nyo yun? The World Health Organization says that in the next 20 years, there will be 25 million deaths every year from cancer alone all over the world. We have to move now. Let us rid ourselves of the ignorance and the naivety. Okay? We know what we have to do. There is no better defense against the threats to our health posted by modern-day living than to eat the proper food and live a healthy lifestyle. We don't need to age before our time. We don't need to be sick with chronic diseases or any other kind of diseases for that matter. Let's bring back the strength and energy that are being exhausted from our slowly diminishing lives. Let us live according to what truly is the recipe for being well. To us who really care about our children's tomorrows, let's rally with one cry. Let's bring back the life.